still here. Did anyone leave? Nope, you all stayed here somehow. Okay. I got this container. I ran so I wouldn't take forever, so I'm kind of tired now. But we got vermiculite, we got eggs. I'll fill this container with vermiculite, make sure I read the instructions. So I believe what I'm supposed to do is just do 1 part vermiculite and 1 part water based on weight, I think. So let's get a scale. This is sort of all just a learning experience for all of us, I guess. If we do have hatchlings, I would like to keep one. But, yeah. If you need a scale, I've never talked about scales before, but I like this one. Except I don't see the name. I guess it's My Way. Wow, that's a great pun. So let's go to grams. And, ooh, it's soggy. It's already actually damp though, it's already moist. So I'm not sure how much water I should put. If I need any water. So I'll put a couple inches of this. Poor Andrew, I still need more moderators. Which some of you have actually emailed me saying you'll be a moderator, which I find that flattering, but I'm concerned making random people moderate, so I don't know. So if I hadn't said yes yet, it's nothing personal. I just want to make sure I don't have people that'll sabotage the streams, just in case. Yeah, so this is already, I thought it would come dry, so I don't know how much water to put. Let's see. Just enough water for it to feel like Play-Doh, but can't squeeze out water. Okay. Thank you, Willowtail. Let me go up and chat. Okay. So I need water, I guess. Where's my water? Oh, there it is. And up, here, I'm gonna take you back off of this tripod. It's kind of just making it more difficult. There we go. Now you can really see the mess in the room. I swear it was clean in here like an hour ago. So we're gonna add some water. Does anyone know how often you should add water? Like, obviously I can just check it, but... Oop, I can squeeze a little water out. I'm taking Willowtail's word on this. So let's keep mixing. What kind of snake is hatching? No guarantees on hatching. I know I keep saying that, I just don't want to get anyone's hopes up with this. But it's a black, yeah, Angie said it's a black rat snake there and there, and black rat snakes over there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch one of my recent videos. Something about snake eggs. I think this is a good dampness, moistness. I'm gonna keep saying moist to irritate you. So, actually, that's a little over half water, which I know I'm not completely going by that, but... Laggy stream. Is the connection laggy, like the actual video, or like the messages? And it has to ball up if you squeeze it kind of hard. It's pretty chunky. Oh, I'll wait for people's advice on this. I think this looks good to me. Maybe a teeny bit more water. So to people just joining, or yeah, that weren't here before, if you saw my recent snake egg video, if you didn't see it, this probably doesn't make much sense, but I'm setting a new, I was using moss before, but they're deflating, and that's not good. So I got this, I ordered this 2 hours ago, and it already arrived, luckily, because there's an Amazon center right, not too far from my house, but, wait, hold on, whoop, I'm dropping everything. It looks like wet cat litter. Yeah, I keep smelling it because it's kind of scaring me how there's no smell. Things should have a smell. Hey, GoHerping, can you listen to me for a second? I am listening, King Savage. Or, wait, did I miss another one of your messages or something? Because that sounded very assertive and angry. Okay, I'm just gonna add like a teeny, tiny bit and mix this last bit. Hognose snakes are definitely cool. I kind of went with the sand boa, not over a hognose, but I'm not sure if I want both, because they're not too different other than the look, of course. I have a feeling you shouldn't eat this. Let's see if it actually says. Doesn't say, it must be edible. Okay, this should be good. Actually, I need you back on the tripod. And I'm gonna get my phone all vermiculite-y. Let's hook you back up. And okay, you're stable. So now if I understand correctly, I just put these in the eggs. Put the eggs in these. And I have vermiculite everywhere, just covering the tripod. Average sand boa, probably 30, no, I shouldn't say 30, probably like $50 to $100. They can go higher, they can go lower. Sphagnum moss smells nasty. Every time I open this styrofoam thing, it smells terrible. I would candle these for you. No one asked for it, but I would like to candle them for you, but I'm using my phone to stream, so I can't use the flashlight at the same time. This is the infertile one. I'm going to put it in here anyway. Let's see, how deep should these go? I don't think you're supposed to wet the vermiculite. Brian Barczyk doesn't wet his, and he's a pro at snake breeding. Well, it definitely has to be moist. I think it's good right now. It is, like, there's nothing running. It's just clumping a little bit, but I'm having trouble with the humidity anyway, so I might let it dry a little bit. Why are you keeping the infertile one? Mostly so I can just compare and see the differences, like, as they go. And the next two are stuck together, so I need 2 hands. Nice and careful. So, I do need water. Yeah, so this is the concern. This is why I'm not making any promises about the eggs, and it's because of this deflation. Since I was gone while Shadow laid them, I don't know how long they were there. So, yeah, it didn't have proper humidity for potentially up to 7 days. I'm just going to put a little bit on the edge. I think that's good. I'm just going based off photos and videos and stuff. Ooh, I'm going to burn the carpet with this bulb. So now I'm going to cut some slits in the top. They should have been candled to get the embryo at the top. Yeah, they are. I candled them when I first saw them, but I don't need to again. And I marked them with a teeny tiny little Sharpie mark. And I'm looking for a knife. So I'm just going to cut some slits into this without cutting myself. What sort of games do you like to play? I've mostly been playing Dirty Bomb and Overwatch, even though I haven't had much time for either just recently. I always hated Acario. I never really played it, other than at school to pass the time. Because what else are you gonna do? Learn? I'm putting probably more holes than I need, but I like just going ahead and having some before I actually gauge it all, just so that I can tell, because it's easier to cover them up than poke more once it's all set up. You should start an online snake store. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that, but sounds like a lot of work. I was thinking, that must be cool to find a breeder that I don't even necessarily need to meet in person, but if I can like find a reputable breeder that I know you guys could potentially buy from and receive a healthy animal, it'd be cool to like partner with one or something. So if you breed, then maybe you should contact me. Okay, this is probably good. Except something, I might need to check my messages. I asked someone, but I don't know if the probes stay in the insulating thing or if the probes go into this. Because I don't know. Does anyone know? If I should actually insert the probe into this area. Well, actually, I guess it would be the same. It'll all level out. Wait, I just remembered King, whoever it was, he told me to listen up and he never said anything. Did he? Oh, it was deleted. I don't know what it was. I probably shouldn't keep mentioning his name. I don't know what he was talking about. Whoop, you're falling. Okay, so now, having tripod issues. Why am I still bad at streaming? I'm still learning how to actually stream, even though I've done like a dozen of these at least. Okay, so here's the eggs in the container. Let's put the top on. It's slightly damp in there, not runny, so I think the eggs will be good. Let's see, follow me on Instagram, not because, well, I would like followers, but if you go to go_herping and follow me there, I'll make sure to put updates on my story, because that'll be easier and quicker. I guess technically I don't even need any humidity stuff in here. Would a moderator be a doll and link my Instagram? I think we only have one moderator here, but I'm just going to clear this top part off with the moss. I might as well leave it in here with all the styrofoam bits. Okay, so what eggs are those? Well, if you watch my recent video where I talk about some eggs, you can see them. But if you didn't know, I'm trying to think of the shortest version of the story. So my black rat snake escaped the enclosure, and got under the house through a crack in my room, found more black rat snakes, mated with the black rat snakes. I found my black rat, well, I found all the black rat snakes, but I figured out which one was mine, brought her back up, didn't know it was a her, thought like, oh cool, she mated, I guess, or he mated, I thought. So I was like, I guess maybe his DNA will be out in some baby snakes. Turns out Shadow's the female, laid the eggs. There's the eggs. And I'm going to move this before. And here we are now with potentially successful eggs. So I guess I don't even need the humidity probe anymore, but I'll leave it. Uh-oh, I'm having an issue, I think, with the stream. Something turned red. Wait, are we all good? A lot of lag. I have a full Wi-Fi connection, so I don't know. The gender meme is dead, or our gender meme. Okay, I'm gonna put the eggs right in there. I'll put the probe right here, right on top. Both probes. If they stay, there we go. And I think that's it. So again, the Instagram link is in the chat. I'll put updates on the story there so that you don't miss out on what I'm doing. Make sure the temperature is set right. I'll keep that the same. So it's 74%. It was higher. in the actual thingy, it was like 80 something. But now that I have it in the plastic container, it should be even higher. So, I'm not ending the stream. But, is there anything else that you guys want to see in particular? Because that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. If anyone needs some vermiculite, I've got a whole bag of it. Where's the mama snake? Oh yeah, we'll give you a shadow update. Over to shadow we go. Please don't judge the enclosure. It's horrible. Also, I just realized, it needs a water replacement. Let's turn you around again so I can see. Woo, that's hot. Don't touch the heat lamps. So here, I'll just do a cleaning right now because she needs one. Let's see if there's any other questions or comments. Do you have any other female snakes? Goby, I assume, is a male, but now that I got Shadow wrong, Goby could be a female, who knows? And then Sunny's a male, Monty's a male, and the Sambo is a female. Which the Sambo, because she's sort of a rescue. Hi, Shadow. What if we found more eggs in here? That'd be very unlikely. So I haven't handled Shadow since I actually got the eggs out. So we'll see how it goes. Yep. Shadow's investigating right now. Calm down. Nope, don't get stuck in the shelving. No musk. Let's see if we can go through this musk-free. So here she is. The belly, still pretty thin. She already digested and pooped out her mouse from last week, so I'll probably feed her again tonight. Actually, I could probably go ahead and warm it up right now so you could see her eat. Technically, you shouldn't really handle your snake before feeding, but most of my snakes are just fine either way. Well, I've had her for over a year now, and she's way better than before. Still the feistiest of my snakes, but like completely fine, as you can see. No problems getting her out. She's coming to lick the chat. She just licked DJ Minecart's face, her profile image, and now she's stuck on the tripod. Okay, well, I'll leave her on the tripod for a sec while I just clean this. Yep. Well, black red snakes they're usually really tame anyway. Even if they are wild. Shadow is less tame than the average. Well, was, but now she's like the rest. And I've only said he a few times. Well, she was a wild snake a year ago. Uh-oh, Shadow's making a run for it over to her beloved eggs. No, she doesn't care about him anymore. Pretty much once they're separated, they forget about them, I guess. Can I see your Leo setup? Sure, 1 second. Woo. And in we go. Nope, in we go, not around. Nope, in. Nope. We can do it. Down we go. Okay. And the water. I'll just leave the water out. I'll replace that in just a minute. I never really featured Goldie in much. I'm not sure why. That's a leopard gecko if you don't know. And Goldie's, like, he's an amazing gecko and everything, and I certainly don't regret getting them or anything, but leopard geckos aren't like the most interesting animal to me. You can, where is he? Regardless, he's really cool, but they're not something I like do a lot of research on. He's hanging out in there. And here, let's prop up the thing. And I'm just about to order some more stuff from Amazon. You can see Monty is next to his hide, and that's because the, wait, let's get the tripod complete. Okay, so that the heat pad is right there, but it's not regulated because I have that last thermostat on the eggs. So I'm gonna get him a new thermostat. I'm gonna try a new brand, and maybe I can do how much do you care about the like comparison videos with like just the technologies and different, I don't know, bulbs, heat mats, thermostats? Is that actually interesting to anyone? Because I was gonna do more of those, but I don't know. And let's see. I have a turtle. He has no UV light, so I take him outside for several hours. Is that fine until I get him proper lighting? I would try and get the proper lighting soon. Like, that's not necessarily ideal forever. I'm sure that's fine for like a few days or maybe a couple weeks, but better than nothing. Like not Shadow, Franklin, my turtle, he was kept outside in the warm months, but in the cool months he didn't get any UV or anything for the first 10 years. So what was I going to show you? Shadow's tank is 20 gallons. I was just about to show you something. I can't remember what. Hold on, let me read chat a bit. Can you please show us your blue tongue skink when you're finished? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm showing you, so let's just move on to the blue tongue. I'm technically using a broken tripod. Wait. Oh, Goldie. Yeah, I was gonna get Goldie out, but he's asleep. I don't want to bother him. So I'll go to Olive, because that's easier, and I don't have to well, she's still sort of bothered, I guess. I definitely need to do more with blue tongues. And here, while you spot her, I'm gonna get some water. Again, it's really, I don't know if you saw the room mess. I swear it's usually neater in here for like a day at a time. This Gatorade does not taste right. It's kind of old. So Olive, when her setup is perfectly clean, I like it. But if you look, so I have the plants in the styrofoam containers, which I had to keep her from burrowing them up, and it sort of works. They don't get burrowed up, but she digs all around them and pulls all that, and yeah. So I still can't get hers to look great all the time. You can see she pushed her bowl around. She does all this in like a 12-hour span. So unless I do it daily, it looks not great. Also, I need to up her her diet, because she could definitely use some more weight right around her belly. You can see she's more thin than I would like her to be right there. So I forgot just how much she can actually eat without getting super fat. But here, let's get you a face shot, if it'll focus. There we go. So yeah, she has a little eco-earth stuck right there. I try and give her a bath every so often to get stuff like that eco-earth unstuck from her face. Some people say you should like never bathe any reptile, but I don't see the problem. Of course, a constant bathing can cause scale rot, but occasional bathing is no problem. I think she might have also been sleeping, so she probably is a little bit angry. Let's see. Here, I might feed her some. I have a bunch of female dubia roaches because my last males died. So I'll feed her a couple dubias. Yeah, blue tongue is 40 gallons. Here, let's so much mess from all the stuff we were just doing. I'll let Olive tootle around. I need to lizard-proof the room. If you know me, you'll know I don't like touching dubias, so I'm going to use tongs. Well, Python Tank is 20 right now, but, well, Monty is 10, Sunny's 20. I'm hoping to get Monty in a 20, like a bioactive 20, and then Sunny in a bioactive 40, which I've been working on those plans. But here, let's grab a dubia. Some of these are dead. I'm also working on not increasing the diets, but having more variety in the diets. Like Franklin, I used to just give pellets because it was really hard to get them onto him. But now I can give them like shrimp and mealworms and different insects and dubia roaches. And I'm going to try and get him some cool aquatic plants to eat. So here, let's see. Which one do we go with? This one's not even close to an adult yet, so. They're still growing though, I need to feed them some more. See if we can get one out. Hold on. Nope. Okay, I'm trying to do this by looking through the live stream, that's not working. Why is this so difficult? Olive, come back. It's basically a maze through my clutter for her to find the dubia. The dubia stopped moving. Go, dubia, go. My feet in the shot. She got it. She definitely loves her dubias, but I can't decide. So I'm just running low on mealworms. Here, I'll take your opinion. Do you think I should buy like 10,000 mealworms and then use like 1,000 for feeding and a bunch for breeding? Or should I buy like 200 dubias? Because I feel like it'll be easier with mealworms, but dubias are just healthier. With a bit less fat and phosphorus, I think it is. You know, lots of people say bad things about mealworms. They're not the healthiest. I've been using them for years without a problem. This is kind of gross. Some stuff is coming out. Yeah, dubias are a lot better. They're so expensive. But, I mean, of course it's worth it since these are animals. Oh, I guess I should give her another since she's looking in the container. I'll do one more. And where'd my tongs go? Yeah, I'll try and get her to chase one. Did she ever get pinkies? Maybe I should do that right now. I've never actually given her a mouse. I need to thaw one out for Shadow. So here, we can go thaw out 2 mice, one for Shadow and one for Olive. And you can see the first ever, I'll put her back in here for a second. First ever mouse feeding. Who was that said that? That was Ben. So thank you, Ben. You get to see more messiness. Just everywhere here. Let me put you back on the tripod while I get this stuff out. I've seen a couple skinks eat mice before, but I've never, like, it's not as interesting since they're going to be frozen, but of course that's a lot more humane on both of them. So, you won't be able to see me as in the storage room. I'll leave you to watch Olive while I get the stuff for a mouse. Here, let's move. Dabbing is indeed long dead. Even the ironic dabbers at this point are just irritating. I'm sorry, PewDiePie, but it's true. So these are shadows. I have another bag of them. I'm about to run out. Wait. Is this shat? Yeah. Okay, those are the adult mice. I have two sizes of the smaller ones. I'm not sure which one to give Olive. I might go smaller. Do you agree that I should give Olive the smaller ones or the slightly larger ones? I'm pretty sure I'll go smaller, because these are smaller than her head, and that's the usual rule. So, kind of a funny story, not really. If you don't like mice, I'm sorry. Or if you don't like seeing frozen mice, I'm sorry, but I was cleaning out my freezer, so I put the mice in the fridge temporarily, but I forgot about them, so they thawed out in there. And then they froze again just fine, there's no problems, but they're all stuck together now. And we'll get one for Shadow. What's your favorite type of lizard? I've always loved water monitors since watching Crocodile Hunter, like nearly a decade ago. Those are always my favorite thing for Steve Irwin to find. So probably still water monitors. I'm not sure what species though. Ooh. Okay, and whee! You can watch over Olive again while I get these going in the sink. Heating the water up, so let's see. Do you condone the production of morphs? Is condoning agreeing that it's agreeing or disagreeing? Well, I think morphs are great. Some people say albinos, like they can be more sensitive to light and have more issues. Some morphs will have problems, so I definitely I'm not okay with, like, breeding anything that could potentially be dangerous to it. What I do not like are scaleless snakes. They're cute and all, but I'm not a fan of them. I would never do scaleless, but condone means support. Okay, thank you. I don't know my English. So there's Olive. I guess I could give her like a monthly mouse or something. And let's see if it's hot yet. It's getting there. Yeah, I've seen the scaleless beardies and the scaleless, I guess it's the rat snakes and ball pythons. I would never buy any of them, I don't think. Okay, we'll let this sit right here. I feel like I just need to do a cleaning stream. Who's your favorite reptile in the room? They're all listening. How am I supposed to answer this? I mean, I always just say Sunny with the excuse that he's my first. And, I mean, he's definitely up there on the list. I've never actually really thought about it too hard. Franklin's pretty cool, though, because, well, here, he's been chilling out here for a while. Let's see if he wants to walk around. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Here you go, Franklin. He's not a fan of water. He may be semi-aquatic, but it's not his thing. When I let him out, he'll walk around for a couple hours and then just fall asleep under the bed. Which I also give him the occasional dubious. I don't know enough about scaleless to say it's bad. Well, yeah, I definitely can't say that. I just think it's, I don't know, it's such a weird thing. It kind of takes away one of the cool parts of reptiles, which is their scales and their shells and everything. And let's see. My delivery guy for the Amazon stuff his name was Franklin. So, what is he doing? Okay, well, let's see. Well, I was gonna show you the baby snapper while we wait for the mice. So did anyone join in? Was that scream? I think that was my sister. I don't know what she's doing. Believe it or not, I do live with other people. For some reason, everyone thinks I live by myself. I can't get this top off. So, what I'm going to do is since I'm going to be upgrading everyone, presumably in the next, like, really soon, I don't know, the next couple weeks. I need to put the mice back in the freezer. I'm going to put this turtle in a 10 or 20 gallon so that it can have the proper heating, because it has UVB, but it could use some actual nicer basking areas. So this is the baby snapping turtle. Show your face or you shall not pass. I don't know why I don't do it this way. But this is the baby snappy, which you might have seen before. Eating really well. I need to start... Oh, I'm not sure if I've ever weighed it. I'm not sure why I haven't. I need to keep up with the weights to make sure all the growing is well. But doing good. And there's kind of this weird, like, white fuzzy stuff that appears on her shell, or him. Should I say him or her? There, should I go? Neutral. But on its shell and everything, it'll show this, like, weird white stuff. So I don't know what that is, but it doesn't seem to be dangerous. So the water could use replacing too. I replace this every, like, few days. It gets dirty fast because I kind of put a lot of food in there. Here, I'll put her back. I tend to put a lot of food just to make sure she doesn't get underfed, because they will eat a lot. And then that's a really easy one to change the water of. So it's not a problem. There we go. We'll just leave that there. I used to have some fish. They were just like, every year we would win goldfish at the fair, which now I realize that was probably a terrible thing to be supporting. But one of those goldfish lived for 3 years, and then the next year we got another, and the new goldfish killed and ate my 3-year-old goldfish. And I was so disappointed. I did not talk to that goldfish anymore. So I'm going to put these back into the freezer. Hopefully the mice shouldn't take too long. Hold on, these are going to fall. Here's the mouse stash. Got a few hundred in there. Okay, so from here, I'm literally just stalling until the mice are thawed out. So then I can show you feeding Shadow the rat snake and Olive the blue-tongued skink mouse. Which I should have done that before, but I didn't really think about it. How long do mice last? I think it said on the site. Technically, I guess, I feel like it said like a year or so in the freezer, but I should be able to tell. Let's see. Why the name Shadow? I'm really bad at coming up with names. Okay, this is terrible. I still haven't named my sandboa. I've had her for half a year, and she doesn't have a name. And we still haven't renamed this guy, so write some names in the description. Maybe I'll pick one right now. And I probably shouldn't take a mouse out right now. I mean, a snake out right now, because I have mice scent on my hands. So I'll give it. Okay, let's go through these names. Sammy, Louis or Louie, Larry, Pabu, Charlie, Rupert, Jack, Hermes, Sunny Jr., Spice, Brownie, Cornelius, Mac, Larry again, might be the same person, My bird's name is Polly. I'm bad at naming animals. Every single one of my animals I've heard before. I've heard Franklin's, I've heard Olives, I've heard... Have I heard any gobies? Maybe not. But I've definitely heard Sunnies. Definitely heard Shadows. Definitely heard Goldies. Johnny, Drake, Max. Dante, Bob, Zebra. He's not black and white though. Here, I'll show you Sunny. Whoa, there's a lot more names. Hold on. Let's keep going through them. I'll say them all so I can watch this back and remember them, because I can't read chat. Noodle, Sunny Jr., Smokey, Sean, Conzo, John, Zebra, Jake, Malaki, I don't know how to say that, Theo, Cupcake, Zebra. These are some very extravagant names I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, I'll stop saying them because there's a lot. Name it Ethan for the meme. Okay, anyway, I'm not sure if you're naming the Sambo or the ball python. Here's Franklin coming over. And here, let's see if you can actually see Sunny while we wait. Can't really see him there. I'll just take him out. Here, we can do a Sunny Monty comparison with size. Because I forgot just how tiny Sunny was. And hope we don't get, I don't know, I might get bit because of the mouse scent. Let's get Sunny first. Oh, I forgot to put Goldie's calcium back. I just cleaned his enclosure. Here's Sunny. Ooh, he's getting so heavy. Well, not that heavy, but... Okay, so here's Sunny, the OG of the snake room. He is, how old is he now? He was born December 2013. So... 4 years and 7 months. Wow, he's old. He's an elder. So here, I'll put Sunny right around me so we can get Monty out. Monty is still super tiny. I'm sure he's grown a bit since he shed a few times. But yeah, he's still eating the same amount. He's still eating really well. Here, what's their head comparison size? I'm curious about that. Come here, Sunny. I can't breathe. No, but a lot of people are concerned that ball pythons can constrict you to the point that you can't breathe, but they're strong, but not that strong. Sunny's eating jumbo mice. Next time I order rodents, I'll probably have to move to rats. Here, I can't get Sunny's face over here. Okay, well, you can see a body size comparison. 4.5 years. How old is he? Like half a year? So a bit of a 4-year difference. That's a lot of growing for 4 years, but I am 17. People keep asking. I guess I should just put it in my description or something. I mean, my bio. Which, by the way, this is just kind of weird. You know the site Famous Birthdays? Well, I got contacted to verify my birth date, and I have a page on there now. So that's really weird. But if you search my name, GoHerping on Famous Birthdays, apparently I show up now. I look like I'm 15. That's an upgrade. People usually say 14. Feed him a cow. He's getting pretty thick. He could probably do it. Kenyan Sandbo. You want me to take everything out? Actually, I've never handled all my snakes at once, but I won't because that wouldn't be a great idea. Lawn trimmings are very healthy. You're talking about for snakes? I have seen sites where people genuinely ask if tofu is an ideal food for snakes, which I really like tofu. It's good, but I also don't like mice. So yeah, I just wanted to see a size comparison between the two. Sunny's a lot more active, I feel, than your average python, ball python. I don't know if any of you have ball pythons. How active are they? Because Sunny at night, he always comes out. And then during the day, he's just a pet rock. Monty's never really active as much. But then when I take him out, Sunny, he'll make it around the room a few times if I'm watching. In a pretty short period of time, Monty just likes to hang out and wrap around you. Check your Instagram DM. I have quite a few pending direct messages. I try and respond to like as many as I can each week, but it's hard to get back to them, especially since I have to type the responses on my phone. Talk about the risks of salmonella. I've talked about before. I dedicated a video to it, but there's a way higher chance that the chicken you're gonna have tonight is gonna give you salmonella than any reptile, especially if you just wash your hands after handling. I always forget to do that. I eat with reptiles around, and I haven't had issues. I'm not saying that you should do that, but the risk is, compared to everything else that can give you salmonella, the risk with snakes is pretty much non-existent. And then turtles, Franklin's still over there. It's higher because they do come in contact with their poop in the water. Just wash your hands and you're fine. Do you breed snakes? Does accidentally recatching my lost snake that became fertile while she was away count as breeding? If so, sort of. And okay, I'll put these guys back in just a second. Even though I don't know, he's starting to get a little bit active, and Sunny's going down my shirt. Yeah, I'm using my phone right now. Let me check the battery, because I'm not sure what it's at. Monty's stuck on me. 41%. It was at 100 when I started. It's already been an hour too. So if you're just joining, if you haven't been here for long, first part of the stream I just unboxed some stuff for Franklin. I bought the wrong size, but I think I got it to work. And then second thing, I got some vermiculite for the eggs down there. You can just rewind later and see how I switched up the egg stuff. Then we talked about a couple animals, got Franklin walking around. Now just comparing the two snake sizes. In just a minute, I'll put these guys back, see if the mice are thawed out. We can feed Olive and Shadow, and that'll probably be it for this. Everyone's talking about tofu now. And okay, so I'll put these guys back now. Here we go, Sunny boy. He's in my shirt. I might just have to leave Sunny out. I feel bad putting him back because he becomes so active. Okay, Franklin. Whoop. Okay. This tripod keeps giving out. Feed him. We're just about to feed Shadow and Olive. So you talk so calmly. I'm kind of a bit more tired today because I was up at 3 a.m. talking to Windows help support. I forgot to mention that. I sort of mentioned it, but I was successfully having a daily video 3 days in a row, and I had enough. Here, let's follow Franklin around. Again, sorry for the mess. I had more videos like ready to be made and stuff, but I couldn't use my computer all day for the past 2 days, I guess. So that's one reason I wanted to stream anyway. But I was gonna have daily videos, and it was ruined. So here, keep an eye on Franklin, and I'll check on the mice. And Franklin's gone. You didn't do your job, you let Franklin get away. The mice are almost there. I'm just heating the water up a little bit more. Yeah, Franklin made it to their side of the room. Come on, Sonny, you're stretching my shirt. And we got it. And I'll stop the water. Okay, so now, anyone that's still here, maybe I should have done a bigger mouse. This is pretty small. I've never given Olive a mouse before. I'm going to put the tops on the ball python so they don't get out. And let's do Olive. So if, just, I guess, I don't know, a little disclaimer. I don't think mice should be a staple for blue-tongued skinks. Here, let's disconnect the phone from the tripod one more time. One day of those boxes. Hopefully you'll know why in just a couple days, but, spoiler. I'll start selling stuff soon. Okay, here we go. Actually, I'm gonna take Olive out so she can chase it around a little bit. Don't bite me out. Uh-oh. My hands smell like mice. I don't think I can get her out. Let's do it in here. She got it. I think this is a hopper mouse, maybe a fuzzy. I always get those two mixed up. And she's munching. Wow, she ate that really fast. Wow, she just ate that like it was nothing. I know, poor Andrew. You're just ruining Andrew's day. I wish I could, actually, I recognize a lot of your names, but I don't know if I know any of you enough to mod you, because we need some more. As well as that message. If you're caught with an illegal animal, they'll fine you $5,000 and euthanize the animal. I didn't know that. I knew it was some bad stuff, like if you go over the regulations of the number of wild-caught animals, even if they are legal, there's a good chance that the rest of your animals will be taken away. So don't mess with the law. Okay, now we can move on to Shadow, because Olive just ate that mouse in like 30 seconds. Probably less. She seemed to enjoy it though, so I might start giving her maybe a bi-weekly mouse. Yeah, what do you get paid, Andrew? I'm having tripod issues like usual. And here's Shadow again. So usually I feed all the snakes on Sunday or Monday. I usually do Sunday, and then I ended up doing it on every Monday for some reason. So Shadow was last fed Monday, and today is Friday. So I'll keep that up, and Gobi's watching this. He's like, where's my mouse? Gobi's getting kind of fat. A healthy fat. He's not at obesity or anything yet. Okay, and I'll go get the mouse. Mouse is dripping everywhere. I just dripped mouse juice on the camera. Well, it was just water, but... And here's Shadow. Let's see if we can coax her out. Jeez. Shadow is hungry. A hungry mama, because, she usually has the most soft, innocent little bite. Like, just take it from your hand super slowly. But that was just savage. Yeah, it's a good idea to use tongs. Usually they'll just bite on the face, so if you hold the back, it's fine. As you can see, Shadow actually bit the side. So, I don't know, a centimeter over it would have been my hand, but, like, it's a rat snake. Nothing bad will happen. Give it a little tug. Make sure Shadow got a good grip on it. Well, it's interesting. Shadow almost never bites it on the side. So, I wonder how long it'll take. I know, I didn't jump, but I was like, whoa. Like the video, like my video. I don't know if liking the stream actually does anything, but smash that like. I can't even say it ironically, I'm sorry. And while Shadow's eating now, these are some chunks of aspen. I'll put some fresh water in here. I keep abandoning you to go do stuff. Yeah, Shadow wants to hide from us for this feeding. And hello, Alex. Hello, Gubby Tail. Why is that a question? So again, super boring enclosure. It's a disgrace, an embarrassment, but I'm working on it. So that is everything I have to show you. Oop. It's been an hour and a half almost. So is there anything else you want to see or talk about before I end it? Because let's see, what do? We handled some snakes. We upgraded the eggs to some nicer stuff. How's the black rat snake doing after the eggs? She's doing fine. We just fed her. I don't know if you saw that. But definitely really thin. Definitely pretty hungry. I'm already on a tighter feeding schedule, but she is still super savage when it comes to eating right now. And yeah, other than that, doing all good. Let's carefully put this on so we don't scare her too much. The baby box turtle is a wild caught, which I guess she was like right by my house, but I've talked about the wild caught animals before and my philosophy on keeping them. I would love to keep a tegu, but they need a lot of space. They're just dogs with scales, right? But better. You should get a millipede. I'm not big on arachnids and invertebrates, but... So... what else do we got? I'm just playing with the tripod. Olive looks happy after her mouse. So yeah, if you didn't know, that was the first time I ever fed Olive a mouse. I have no idea why I haven't before. Gave her a couple dubias and just one mouse. But I think that's everything. Let me read through chat. Are people still asking about the disabled turtle? Yeah, I've talked about it in like every single stream ever. But the Lego turtle, that's still one of my favorite videos, but unfortunately it didn't survive. I uploaded that video about 4 days after I recorded it, and then it died, I think, the day after I uploaded it, so I need to put that in the comments over there. But it was a cute video and everything, but something internal that probably wasn't fixable. She appeared completely fine other than the legs, but that's that. It's like people not watching Alex and then see him stream and then want attention. And I'm just reading chat. Wow, these are a lot of messages. Oh, Sandboa. Okay, I'm sorry. I said I would... Actually, I don't think I said I'd share the Sandboa, but now we are. Now, I am going to go wash my hands because they smell like mice. And I'm here. Okay, here, this is my promise. Before I stream the next time, I'll add as many moderators as I can for your sake, so that you don't just get killed by the irritating chat. Can you do a care guide on turtles and other lizards? Other lizards I'm definitely going to. I can't decide if I should do turtle care videos, because turtles, they basically live forever. Most of them are going to outlive you, or many of them will outlive you. So I guess I can just use that as a disclaimer and then do it anyway for people that are definitely keeping them. So Sandboa usually stays burrowed. And instead of digging my hand around, she bites me every time I dig my hand around. Maybe that was just one. There's some mice. You can see there's the boa. She's getting pushed, but I can't see her. I think I see her head. Let's see if we get bit. We did it! So some people were complaining, well, not complaining, but asking why their Sandboa wasn't eating, and mine hadn't been either. It was just breeding season, so I guess that's why. It might still be breeding season, actually. That's my best guess on why Sandboas haven't been eating recently. It's weird, though, because like nothing changed with mine. Husbandry's the same, food is the same, but she is eating again now. I usually have to leave it in there for her. She doesn't usually take it from the tongs. There's no good lighting right here. Hold on. Let's get some better lighting. To the other messy part of the room. But the normal is just so cool. It looks like some extravagant morph, but this is the normal Sandboa. The morphs are like amazing though. There's, I don't know the real name. I call it the cow Sandboa with the black and white. I almost went for that one, but I decided to go for normal. Sandboa still doesn't have names. It's terrible of me. So you gave lots of snake names before. I recited them so I can listen back. But here, give me some Sandboa names. This is a female. Kenyan Sandboa. Kenya Sahara. I do like those. They sound... I'm sure there's other Sandboas with those names. Queenie, Reese's. I guess I'm sure there's some candy that looks like her. Milkshake, Fettuccine. Megan, Cordelia. Maria, Sandy. I think like 30 people said Sandy on the other video. So sorry, but I might have to not include that one. Penelope, wet noodles. Sahara is cool though. Memes, just memes. Who's saying... Oh, your mom said Reese's 3 times. Everyone's saying Reese's. Does it... I'm trying to think what a Reese's looks like. I guess that's pretty close. Snickers, orange, Java, cheddar, curry, needs to be food. If it's a food, I have to like the food. Like, I hate Reese's and curry, so. Sorry, Reese's fans. But, well, so I did that first impressions video on her. I'm trying to think what my second impressions are. I think a lot of them are the same. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that she's picky about eating, but that's probably just her just being annoying, or because of breeding season, but she's still super calm. I don't know, she doesn't really seem to mind handling at all. She gets kind of startled when I take her out because I guess she could be sleeping, but Pizza, Tenoshi, if I said that right, Zoella, Khaleesi, Candy Corn. I feel like people usually have themes when naming their animals. Like some, I don't know. I've always gone off the look. Like Olive was a bit more olive colored when I got her because she was in shed. Now she's more of a steak. Oh, I need to put her stuff back in. But yeah, here, I'll finish it off at the 1.5 hour mark. I think most of the streams are an 1.5 hours. And I'm also getting hungry, so. Here's the sand boa. So we can overview the stream. Got Franklin new filters, got the eggs new stuff. Fed Olive her first mouse. Took Sunny and Monty out to compare them. Took the sand boa out, took Franklin out. Fed Shadow, I think I already said that. And looked at my horribly messy mess for GoHerping stuff. And I think that's about it. Lavender. She's not lavender color though. Gingy. Name her your mom. Caramel. I already have a Goby. That's Goby peeping out right there. Even though I could do a desert theme. Maybe I should. I might actually Google some other deserts and see if there's another desert that looks kind of like her. Even though Sunny looks more like the Gobi Desert than Gobi does, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Name her subscribe to GoHerping. That could help me out with my, I don't know, I'm sure you Franklin's enclosure. It's the most light over here. Let's see how it looks under the UVB. Maybe it'll be even nicer colors. Where's your leopard gecko? He's asleep right now. I was going to take him out. I don't like bothering him, but he's up here. You can see his tail. That's all you can see. So yeah, last thing I'll do is just look at the sand boat under the UVB. Wow, look at how vibrant the colors are now. It's such a strong orange. I just get kind of addicted to looking at her and other sand boas. You're on and off the tripod's annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to get a quick release so it's not so annoying. But that'll be it for this stream. Let's get the sand boa back in here and finish it up, because I'm out of stuff to talk about. Someone said Amber. I was actually thinking of naming her Ember, like in a fire. In you go. You can do it. She's holding on tight. There's some... Speaking of your mom, my mom wants to name her Cleo, short for Cleopatra. Which do you think is better, Ember or Cleo for Cleopatra, since she's an Egyptian something? And they're found in Egypt, I believe. Hold on, I can't get the top on. There we go. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 embers, 2 Cleos, 3 Cleos, 6 embers. 7 Cleos, 7 embers. This is getting so confusing. Like 90% of you said Ember though, so I'll make sure to show her the stream. Yeah, I might go with Ember. I've sort of been calling her Ember anyway, but I like that name. I feel like there's other snakes named it, but who cares? My name's Alex. there's like 5 million Alexes. Okay, I keep saying I'll end it. Now I'm actually going to end it now that I have both hands. But that'll be it. So thanks for tuning into this stream. It's been an hour and a half, and a lot of you were here like the whole time. And thanks, Andrew, for dealing with chat the best you can. It gets worse every time. But I still enjoy the streams. I'll have more updates in the future, more videos as usual. So again, follow me on Instagram at go_herping for egg updates. I'll still mention them in future videos, but it's a lot easier on Instagram stories. So follow me there, and that'll be it. So thanks for watching.